What the hell? What's going on there? What's going on? That's weird. Oh, weird. Strange. Oh. Right. Let's get the phone up. Oh, it's connected. Oh, it's fucking awesome. Great, it's gonna rain. Brilliant, don't matter. Right, I didn't realise, but it connected straight away to my Matecam, and it's recording. So anyway, this is the Omni 7 tube, and this is my new camera. I've sort of prototype. It's using the old style camera lens, not the low light one, but yeah, this tube's definitely a lot brighter than the Omni 5. Yeah, halos do seem sort of, I don't know, I guess they're smaller probably. Yeah, but yeah, it's definitely brighter than the other one. You can like see into the woods further than you used to be able to. Anyway, so it's gonna rain, but I'm determined to go out for a walk, so you know what we'll do is we'll stick under the woods as much as possible. I think we'll take the route through the woods, and hopefully that'll protect us a bit from the rain. But the camera should be, I mean, the battery holder is perfectly waterproof, because it's like an old torch. The camera itself relatively water resistant, because I made it so, and of course a PVS 14 completely waterproof. There's a plane or something up there, helicopter maybe. So anyway, hopefully it won't chuck down too much. And of course I've got my thermal with me, but hold on, what's going on here? My thermal screen is not working. Oh god, hold on, will I put it on? That's weird. Great, that's just great. Everything seems to be going wrong here. That's strange. Alright, okay, I shouldn't really, but I'm gonna take the battery out of the thermal. I shouldn't really do this. I think I can go, if I go this way, I think I can go down through the path of woods, but actually it might be, is it this way or the other way? No, actually it could be the other way. It is this way. Right, so I'm going to take the battery out of the thermal. Zoom in. Right. Well, that should reset it. I haven't been getting any issues with it, so I don't know why it's playing up. But never mind. It's one of those things. Anyway, I have owned a Honda Civic 2001 for about nearly 10 years. The engine was absolutely sweet as a nut, ran spot on, no issues with the engine, never let me down. In the 9.5 to 10 years I've owned it, never failed to start. It was absolutely perfect, but the engine was one thing, but the body was another. Basically the body rotted around the engine, and the inner outer sills in the back were completely rotted, so the wood needed a shitload of welding, probably more than the car was well more than the car was worth. So basically a couple of days ago I scrapped it, got 135 quid actually for scrap, and then I bought a new one with a bit of help from my father. Well, a lot of help from my father actually. So anyway, the new one is a 2009 Honda Civic 1.4 injection, but really it's sort of like a 1339. But the weird thing is, consider it's 1.3, it's like 300cc less than the other one. It was only about 8 brake horsepower slower, which is pretty mad. But anyway, being more modern car, I guess, 2009, it was sort of better. So anyway, I picked it up yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday or day before. But yeah, day before I picked it up, and I am pleasantly surprised. So yeah, it's a VTEC. Consider it to 1.3. It's pretty freaking nippy, even compared to my old one, which was pretty hot off the bloody mark, when you give it a bit of welly. But yeah, this new one, it's pretty cool, and I paid, it's only got 40,000 miles on it, and I paid 4,000 for it. The lady who was selling it had it up for 4.5, and we made an offer for £4,000, and she accepted it. And I picked it up, drove it back home, and then a bit naughty I guess, but drove it back on like my insurance, my fully comp insurance, but they're taxed. So as soon as I got it home, taxed it in my name, and then re-taxed it properly. Re-insured it properly with my own insurance, because I was licensed, insured to drive it on my insurance for the old Civic, but not insured to drive it on its own sort of, car itself. So right, let's try thermal. Hopefully it won't fuck up. So I thought, it's working now. Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes it does that. But I haven't had a battery in. I kept the battery out. That's what you're supposed to do, aren't you? You're supposed to not keep the battery in it. So anyway, this is just a short walk out tonight, and then I will be going out in the woods again. So I want to test the camera. Well, I'm testing the camera tonight anyway, pretty much. So I don't know if you're interested, but if you're in the UK, you fancy a Gen 3 night vision binocular, I have one for sale. So if you have a look on eBay, you will see it under the pseudonym Batfink the Furry Ball, and it is the Omni 5 tube. So yeah, so anyway, this one, like I said, this one uses choice with Matecam or the one button recording. Yeah, it's still recording. Still do have a bit of a shadow at the top of the recording, the top of the screen. I don't know what that is. I think it possibly, the only thing it could be is this 3D print is not quite, the arm on it that holds the lens is not quite perfectly in the middle. So, or it doesn't point straight through the tube. It sort of points like maybe up at an angle or down a little bit or something. But whatever it is, there's a little shadow at the top of the recording. I mean, not too bothered about that. You know, it's a bit of a niggle for me, but do you know what's interesting? It's pretty dark here. I mean, I can see around perfectly well. And this is like semi-rural anyway, so you know, I guess semi-rural. So when I first got the Gen 3 over the Gen 2 Plus, I was walking past here on the other side. I was thinking, oh my god, I can see all the way through the woods. But you know, it was dark, but I could see all the way through the woods, and it was roughly sort of this sort of, you know, visibility. Couldn't really see the stars. It was overcast or whatever else. I mean, it's not really dark here. You know, you couldn't. I mean, with your naked eye, somebody who's standing 10 feet away, you wouldn't see them. They'd look like a tree. But with this one, you could see all the way through to the other side. It definitely is brighter